Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, June 30th, last day of the trading month and half, year, and quarter. And kind of no surprise, right? You're looking at the last of today's daily SPY ETF here on Window Trader. If you watched my video last night, if you watched my video this morning, basically said, and again, this isn't me being a genius. This was market-generated information telling us for 4 days they tried to push down, right? 4 days. Ended up with B-shapes on two of them. Yesterday, inside week down for about 5 cents. Absolutely rejected. 2 days in a row. Never saw the opening after A. Well, yesterday was after B. Today after A. We had a lowest accepted price yesterday. And guess what, sports fans? We had another one today. And we go out not only with another price pro, but a trend day up late in the day after having 3 sets of single prints earlier in the day, which failed. They decide to have one late in the day that hold and absolutely rip higher. We take out those 3 highs I said we would. Yesterday's, the 26th, the 25th. I said there was a very good chance of that happening. We almost got the 24th high, just missed it. So pretty much the market acted on cue. We called it in the trading room really well all day. In fact, a good bunch of my traders took advantage of M period again, just like yesterday. I tried to buy 100 contracts of the 310 calls at 6 cents. They got away from me. I didn't want to chase. They went from 6 to 44 cents. Would have been a very, very nice trade. Still had a good day overall, so I am not complaining. A period. So we opened, dip below the opening, never see it again. I got long twice in A period based on never seeing the opening, based on higher value, and they both worked out very nice. B period. Took a quick short because we had poor structure, and that worked out nicely. Then we started attempting single prints. Took a quick short in D. They didn't fill the single prints right away, but I still, when it went higher, came back in, took them off, had a decent trade on that. Same thing in E. We stopped the one-time framing. Took a short there, was looking to fill the singles. We didn't get them, but it still was a winning trade. G period, same thing. Looking to fill the single prints. And against F's high, took a short. Killed the trend day. Was looking for it. Didn't happen. Finally did in H period. And then I took a long in K period. Right after we took out. Actually, I take that back. That was J period I took the long. Took the J long when we took out I's high. I had taken out H's high. It just messed around. J was sitting around. Didn't know if it wanted to take out I's low or I's high. Took out I's high. Got long. Rode that up. One up very nicely to POC and almost G's high. And then I took a quick short in L after we made the high. Looking for POC. Got it. Really thought L might pull back some more. I was hoping it did. We only end up 7 wide. And this is after the POC was lowered today at one point. So it was weird. We lowered the POC, then we raised it back up, but we can never get to, forget about 9 wide, we couldn't get 8 wide. So these buyers were hell-bent on ripping this higher for the end of the quarter, end of the half year. Doesn't really surprise me. You know, the odds, like my room was saying, you know, what are the odds? Can we flush out? Can we take out the high? And just like yesterday, I said, look, the indices ended very strong. At the time when they were asking, they weren't as strong as they were yesterday. I said still with higher value, indices up, I would still say the odds of taking out the high are a lot better than flushing out and taking out the opening, that's for sure. And that's exactly what they did. So, destinations for tomorrow. For the upside, it will be today's high of 310.20. Then we have that other daily high of 310.51, the 24th high, and then filling the gap at 311.61, 110-point gap. And if you do that, That's one of the island reversals that you would take away. Above that, we don't have anything to the price probe from that day. That was C's low of 312.11 and then 313.50, which was 11 wide from the 23rd, and that would be getting close to March's high again. For the downside, we have a lot to lean on, just like we had yesterday. First and foremost, we have the price probe, L's high, 307.92. Then we have the single prints, M's low, 307.59. They get filled at 53 cents. Afternoon pullback low, H's low, was out of beauty, and I didn't get involved. I tried to buy some down there, didn't hit my target. Thought we'd get another chance down there, never did. 305.69, afternoon pullback low. Lowest accepted price, B did the same thing that it did yesterday. Opened, went down a tick, went back up, actually came back and took it 6 ticks lower, but it still held that dime level that I like to see. So I'm using it for the lowest accepted price. We never saw it again. 304.73, that's 2 in a row. That's very rare. So it shows you how weak the sellers were the last 4 days. That's basically what it's showing you. They had every opportunity. They absolutely failed, which we said looked like was going to happen, and it certainly did. And then we have today's low of 303.82. Now let's go to the charts. All right, we are halfway through, I don't know what you want to call it, a historic year in the making with everything that's taken place in our world today. Monthly is one time framing up for 2 months. Very healthy and even healthier since we closed above May's high of 306.84. I like that. Yes, we didn't close above March's high, but we're still one time framing up for 2 months. So the goal now for the bulls is to get above March's high again, and then obviously this month's high, which would put us in sight for the all-time high. The bears need to stop the one-time framing up to start getting the longer term down. Weekly. Inside week failed miserably yesterday for the bears. We're firmly back inside last week's range. Yes, we've taken out the last 3 weeks' lows, but I'm going to just call this firmly balanced with 2 weeks to go. With 2 days to go in the week. It's almost a 6-week balance. It's a pretty large balance. And then the daily, we stop, right? Stop the one-time framing down. We are now firmly in a 5-day balance. The high of it is 310.51, which we just missed. The low of it is yesterday's low of 298.93. So it's about a $12 balance. Now the question is tomorrow with new money coming into the market, do the bulls have enough to take out today's high and the balance high, fill the gap, and make this a huge balance all in one? Or are we going to get balance rules and do we fail up here and maybe roll over? All remains to be seen. They've tested the 200-day moving average a bunch of times. You would think if the sellers had anything in them, they would have been able to finally flush it and get below the 200 and the 50. They have not shown that as of yet. Now, maybe this is just window dressing what we just saw yesterday. Maybe this is just the fact the sellers were too weak. We had a P shape yesterday, and today it's because of the end of the quarter and the half year. Maybe we get one more day of them trying to push it up with new money coming in. If that's the case, well, then maybe the bears will have a chance to roll this back over at some point. It remains to be seen. Awesome day today in CamelbackTrading.org. Come check us out. Have a great evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.